Y'all, I am back again with what? Another video. Yes, I am. I just got finished scrolling the YouTube streets again, just for the fun of it. And I happened to see a video of B Loves, and she said something about the title said that she have a new job, my new job. I was like, B Love working, got a job other than YouTube? Let me check this out. I gotta see this. I gotta see this because I remember Darius, her son saying before that, Mama, you never worked on 9 to 5. You always worked YouTube. He said something of that sort. So, yeah. So I said, okay, let me go check this out. So I did. And my goodness, if that wasn't the most speedball doggone video I've ever seen, that was a fast, the camera was just flying a little too fast for me. I'm like, hold it, wait, hold it. I mean, the camera was moving like somebody running from somebody or trying to hide from somebody or, just rushing. I mean, it would make a person dizzy. I was getting a little dizzy myself, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was getting a little dizzy. I sure was. I said, Lord have mercy. They need to, steady the camera, make the camera kind of steady, instead of all that. Seeing everything real fast. I don't like that kind of stuff because to me, somebody trying to be sneaky somewhere. Something sneaky going on. Because something you don't want somebody to see. Y'all don't want people to see or something. Like y'all hiding something. Because you got to speed through everything. Why everything got to be speedball? Speedball! Why everything got to be speedball with you folks? That's all I want to know. The camera person, I guess B-Love, you and your husband back and forth, holding the camera. Honey, y'all had that doggone camera flying. I mean flying. But anywho, B-Love, she was talking about a cold sore or something. She said people was asking about a cold sore on her mouth, on her lip, on her bottom lip. She said people was asking about it, so she told people, she was explaining to everybody that it's a cold sore. And that's to put it lightly. This is a fever blister. Cold sore, fever blister. Fever blister just sounds worse. So I guess she said she sugar-coated it and called it a cold sore, to sugar-coat it, the whole thing, I don't know if that's the reason why she said cold sore or what. But it's called a fever blister. And a lot of times you get it, when your stomach need to be cleaned out. Yeah, sometimes your stomach is upset or you got a lot of stuff in your gut that needs to come out or whatever. Sometimes, it'll come from a fever blister. Sometimes it come from, you're not brushing your teeth, often enough. And it could come from other things. Or it could be, what you call that thing? Monkey pops. I hope you don't have monkey pox. I say pops. Monkey pox. But hopefully you don't have that. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. That's something that I don't do. Because I don't hate nobody either. Yeah. But, yeah. If you take something to clean your stomach out, then you probably won't have to walk around with a fever blister or whatever have you. But I'll tell you one thing, I wouldn't be up there touching it and rubbing it and telling people what it is and everything, because it's on your darn lip, doggone it's your darn business. That part. But anyhow, you did. You shared it with everybody, but I thought that was gross. I wouldn't want to share it with everybody. I mean, I know you can't necessarily hide it. And someone told you to use cocoa butter. I want to use cocoa butter. And you say it's drying up. That's a good thing. Something like, what's it called, a camphophenique? Or they have stuff you can put up there that make it heal like that. For fever blisters. Cold sores, fever blisters. Same thing. But yeah. And letting the air dry, dry it out. Because you said somebody was drying up. That's a good thing. For, it to dry up. Because moist cocoa butter, to me, is going to keep it all nice and wet and moist. And it'll never heal. Once it starts drying up, or whatever, that's when it starts healing. That's when the healing process, yeah. Because I'm sure we all know about them cold sores, fever blisters. I'm sure we all know about those. But hopefully it's nothing major. Other than that, major than cold sore or fever blister. But anyway, anyhow, girl. Now, you were showing us the outfit of the day. You were showing us your outfit of the day. A nice jogging suit. It was really cute. Nice outfit. And one day you showed us your body reveal. The reveal of, your body, your body shape or whatever. And the video you did today that I guess you recorded it Sunday, but you put it out on Tuesday. That's when I seen it today, Tuesday, which is Tuesday. I'll get my shifting together here, y'all. Gotta get it right, the girl. Diva gotta get her stuff right, But anyway, and anyhow, yeah. You had your body reveal and everything, and some people were saying it's not fair. You should show your whole body and all that. Yeah, excuse me, got a little dry throat there. But yeah. So you showed your body today on this Tuesday. You showed your outfit out to everybody, and I was like, okay, all right. But excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Excuse me, y'all. But when you went and flew past the kitchen and flew past your car and opened up the car so we could see inside the car like we never seen inside that particular car before, which we have seen inside that car 1,000 times. And then you flew from there. Next time I know the camera flew somewhere in a building. I don't know if it's supposed to be a warehouse, a factory, or what it's supposed to be. But the camera really got the flying in there. And once you got down there, your body looked like it changed. Girl, when you got down there in that factory or whatever, I guess that's probably your new job, where you packing your own hot sauce in your what's supposed to be warehouse or your factory. But I thought when you have factory and warehouse, you have other people working for you. You have a assembly line of people working, your business for you. You don't be working your own business in your own warehouse or factory, if that's what you say it is. I mean, why would you do that? If you, all that big time or whatever, you're supposed to have a factory and people working in it, then where are the people that's employed? Only person I saw sitting down, putting tape and stuff on boxes was Nate's sister. I believe that's his sister that was sitting there. And I seen a guy standing beside Nate. And Nate was just standing there with his back to the camera, with the camera was flying, shoom, shoom, shoom. And I'm like, what happened? When you was in your room doing your showing people what you're wearing thing, you look a lot smaller than you did when you got down there with all them boxes and stuff. And when you walked down there, when you got down there, it looked like night and day. How do you do it? What kind of magic do you have on your body? What is it? Is it Photoshop or something? What they call it? Photoshop? Where you make your body appear to be smaller than it is or whatever? Now, see, I'm not just sitting here talking about, just trying to down or whatever, talk about your body like that. Because, honey, I know my body ain't perfect. And it probably never will be. Them younger days, honey, them young days of that snatched body, baby. You can look at my community post, honey, and see my body back in the day. It was us, honey. I was a snatched somebody. The body was snatched for the gods. You can check it out yourself, girl. Look on my community post. Them days over. They gone. I'm sure they'll never come back. Be nice if they would. Because I ain't trying to get cut, nipped, snipped, or none of that. And I don't know, when you was in your room, showing off your outfit in your room, it looked like you might have had some liposuction done. But when you got down there in that building, that's supposed to be your warehouse or factory or whatever, that you're supposed to be working in yourself as the owner, that's what you're telling the people. It was like night and day. It was like the Goodyear blimp when you're down there in that building. I'm sorry. I'm just calling like I see it. I'm just calling like I see it. Like the Goodyear blimp all of a sudden. What happened? Let's keep this thing real here. What happened? Were you doing a what you call it, Photoshop thing to make your body appear to be smaller, waistline snatched and all that? And then you got down there in that doggone warehouse and it looked like your booty went kapow and everything. You know, like Nutty Professor when he was in that restaurant. And then all of a sudden, stuff started blowing up. His lip got big. And everything just swelled up. You know, buttons got to popping off and all this kind of stuff. I mean, that's what I saw when I saw your video today. I am not trying to be funny at all. I'm just saying, calling like I see it, and I saw it, and that's what I saw. But you ain't do no photoshopping down there because, honey, you were moving too darn fast. You were moving that camera very, very fast so people won't see too much. Y'all didn't want people to see too much. And another thing, y'all, I'm trying to keep this video short. I don't have all day long to be sitting up here doing all these videos. Back to back to back to back. But see, I'm doing it for my butterflies. Because I want to. And because I can. And I shall and I will. That part right there. That part. But y'all, this what got me too. All of a sudden, honey, they zipped over there to the restaurant. You know, when you sit there and you got the doggone man with the flying utensils flying around, the knives and stuff, chopping your food up for you in front of you, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm used to that kind of stuff. I've been in a restaurant like that before. But yeah, that ain't nothing new to me. But anyway, anyhow, the part that got me you and your husband and you know your sister-in-law or your whoever else was there. I'm talking about you and your husband right now. Y'all sitting at the table, and I guess the man with the flying utensils tossed y'all darn bone. And B-Love, you was like, and smiled. Like, you know, like Rover just caught his bone. Like Rover caught a bone in his mouth. Like somebody throwing a bone, you know, to a dog. I'm happy, I got my piece. I was like, wow. Who does that? And your husband, Nate, he over there like this here. He caught his. A flying piece of food came, and he caught his like I'm trying to think of another dog's name. Kimbo or whatever. Kimbo said, I want a piece. He caught his and was smiling. I was like, oh my gosh, this is too much right here. This is too much for YouTube. Too much. It's like two dogs waiting on a darn bone to be thrown into their mouths. Now look, thank God the pieces of meat didn't take a terrible turn and it went straight down y'all throat without y'all chewing it, being able to chew it. That part. Because I guess a man was clean across the other side of the darn room, the restaurant or whatever, and he threw it and y'all caught it. I was like, all right. They caught that piece of meat in their mouth. Like two dogs, though. Like two greedy dogs or hungry dogs or something. I'm just saying, y'all. I could see, you know, you and your husband popping grapes in your own mouth. You know how people throw grape up and catch it? Or popcorn, they throw popcorn up, catch it in the mouth. Stuff like that. I can see that. But y'all had food flying around across the darn restaurant, flying into y'all mouth like somebody feeding the dogs. Here, you take that. Here, you take this one. And here y'all go. That wasn't a pretty picture. I'm sorry. It wasn't. I had to do this video because I say it's fresh in my mind right now. And it's something that I know I will confront. I will come to YouTube and confront that on my channel of what I just saw. So ain't no need to hold on to that and let it marinate at all. Because it marinated enough for me. It really did. And advice. Slow the camera down. Don't let the camera move so much. And when y'all went inside this building, I know you said some of y'all was on y'all way to church. Yeah, honey, I don't have nothing against that, baby. I am not gonna, That's what y'all do. That's what you do. That's where y'all go. That's where you go. Oh, I ain't got nothing to say about that. I was just wondering, when y'all stepped into that building, that big building, was that the church? It was a lady standing up there on the stage or something, and it was a Christmas tree in the background, and everything was just moving so fast. You didn't explain it to us. What's this? What's that? You know, this is such and such, y'all. This is such and such. Unless this was just the church building that y'all walked into, I don't know. But anyhow, y'all, I just got to go. Until my next video. Ciao for now. Y'all stay sweet now, you hear? and stay blessed. Keep your head up and keep on smiling. Because you know when you smile, the world smiles back at you. That part.